Welcome to my off-grid adventures. I'm Frank and I'm glad you're with me today. Let's call today a New Tool Tuesday. I get tools on other days of the week, but today we're just going to call it New Tool Tuesday. I picked this item up not even knowing it existed. I was in a store looking for snow pushers and this was on the counter. I ended up getting tempted and walked out with it. It is a STIHL chainsaw, if you can say that. It's almost more of a trimmer, but it came in this foldable box with the charger, oil, a battery. I did purchase a second one. He said it would only last about 20 minutes or so. But what I like about this from the demonstration I had, I haven't used it yet, I'm going to do that in a moment and you'll see how it works. What I liked about it is it works just as a standalone here. And sometimes if you don't need to cut large limbs, you want something smaller and lighter. So for a lot of the brush that we cut and burn, this is going to be perfect and probably keep me from wearing out as quickly as I do with than when I'm using my 18-inch Echo chainsaw, which is much heavier and larger. But if you need it to reach a larger distance, you can put it inside this clamp here, and I think that's 5 or 6 feet. So you get a little bit of reach to trim some of the branches, which I have many of. So I am looking forward to having this tool. I think it'll save me quite a bit of ups and downs on a ladder and hand sawing with a regular manual pole saw. So it was quite reasonable, especially for a STIHL product. And I tend to trust STIHL as a good brand. I used to have a gas-powered STIHL chainsaw. So I'm excited to give this a try. Let's go see how it works. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to start with. First, I'll demonstrate this without the use of the pole, and then we'll put it on and see how that works. So they said the first thing to do was put some of this oil right on the chain, and they said to put it on the first time you use it quite often, and then after it's gotten enough oil in it over time that you should only have to put it on once or twice per use. So we'll try that today. We'll put it on a few times now and then again before we put it into the pole. Did I do that right? I don't know. Okay, let's now put the battery in. And there's a safety here. Safety on both sides. Let's check this out. I'll start with some relatively small little branches here. These are the ones you tend to snag your shirt or your hat on or your head. Alright, I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Let's put a little more oil on it and then we will, well, let's put it into the pole and then we'll put more oil on it. Okay, it opens up like that. Only one way to do it. It doesn't look like you can do it wrong. Nice and snug in there. And then this bypasses the safety here, but it duplicates the safety at the handle layer. So, all right. Bought this from Mid-Michigan Snow and Landscape Products in Stanton, by the way. Dealt with a guy there named Clayton. He was fantastic and helpful with all my questions. Took his time with me. They have great prices there. Highly recommend it if you're in that area. All right, let's see how this works when we try to cut some branches that are out of our reach. First, we're going to add a little bit more oil. Remember, do that here. Thanks for reminding me. That's why I need your help. Shouldn't be doing things like this alone, right? Okay, so again, same principle. You pull back on either side here to disengage the safety, and then you go. This is why I have a grapple being installed on my tractor, so I can grab this kind of brush and bring it over to the area where we burn it. All right, these branches here are dead as well. That really beats the motion of back and forth on a standard pole saw, and for the price of this, I couldn't be happier. We'll see how it works over time. If you've seen my previous videos, I have so much fallen limbs and trees that I have to clear, but a lot of it I need to clear some of the area around it before I can get into the part I really need to tackle. So this will help me get that stuff out of the way. Here's a good example of what I was talking about, of why I need a tool like this. Need is a strong word, but we'll use it. I can't just drive my grapple easily into the center of the base of this tree and lift it and carry it away. I first need to cut some of these limbs off to get an easier path to access it. So that's the vision I suddenly had in my mind when I saw this on the counter at Mid-Michigan Snow and Landscape Supply. And I think it'll serve me well, especially on what we call shadow trail. With all the big trees over there, I can't get into the base of them to lift them until I clear some of this. So I think this is going to be a back saver. It definitely is lighter than my 18-inch Echo, and so far so good. But of course, this is just the first use, so stick around and see how things turn out after I give it a good hard week's work. I'll let you know more then. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're interested in seeing more videos about product reviews like this, or RV living, or tractors, or off-grid living, please subscribe. We'd love to have you join us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.